What's up, Sporkleverse? My name is Mark. I'm here to take you on a trivia journey today. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to play some Sporcle Live trivia, but we're going to play it at home. So get your friend, your neighbor, your dog, your cat. Your friend and neighbor got to stay in quarantine. You can't have them come over, but tell them. Just, send something over there. Go just knock on their window and tell them it's time to play some Sporcle Live trivia. If you've never played Sporcle Live Trivia before, you're missing out. We usually do it in bars and restaurants across the country. We do it in about 30 different states, usually a little more than 500-600 bars a week. So we wanted to bring that experience here to you because we're all missing it a little bit. I'm going to tell you about what we're doing it for and what our prizes are today and how you can win. But, this is the first time we've done this. Bear with us. It's possible there'll be some hiccups. But we're going to play. We're going to try it out. The first thing you need to do to try it out is to know how to sign up to play. So the way you do that is you're going to go to is.gd/Sporcle sign up. So just go to, if you're using your desktop or your laptop, maybe just open up another tab, or maybe you have me up on your desktop and you want to use your phone to answer. We're just using Google Forms, guys. It's going to take you right to a Google form. So most of you, I'm sure, have heard of Google. If you haven't, then you're not going to win today. I'm just going to predict that now. So is.gd/Sporcle sign up. What's really important is that you use the same team name the entire game. Our game's going to take about 30 to 40 minutes or so. So I have some friends helping me score. Say hello to Mr. Fern. He will keep score. He will like you a lot more if you use the same team name, because by the time we're all said and done, you're going to use a couple different forms today. And you'll notice every time it is the first thing we ask you is what your team name is. So I'm going to let you all sign up before we start. We're starting in a second. Let me just see. I got some friendly faces in the chat right now. What's up, Cassie? Miss you. Excited to see you again soon. Dude, to my friend Jared out in Minnesota. I see he's getting ready to play. Good to see you. Modding GTA. Good to see you. I know you were one of the first ones in here. You're ready. I'm excited for that. My buddy Tim, he's in the house. He's ready to play. He is a formidable force. I will tell you right now. He may win. He may not. And again, we are giving away a prize here. I'm going to let you know what it is in a second. But go ahead and go to that is.gd/Sporcle sign up right now to get yourself signed up. And we'll get started here in just a minute. Let me tell you how we play Sporcle Live. We play Sporcle Live usually in 3 different phases. 1 is the regular round, 2 is what we call the mystery round, and 3 is our final question. We're going to do mostly that today, but we're just going to do it a little bit differently. We're going to split up our regular round into 2 different halves. So I'm going to ask you 5 questions, and you can assign those questions point values of 1 through 5. You can only use the point values one time per round. So do us a favor, help us out at home, and keep track of your own point values that you've used. Don't use 5 for every one. If Fern, my scoring friend Fern, I wish you could see him. He's in Columbus, Ohio. I am not. I'm in Michigan. But keep track of your own point values, please. It would help us out immensely. If you start using 5 for everything or you repeat anything, he's just going to give you the lowest possible score for the round. So don't do it. Come on, do it fun. See, don't use but if you do use it every time. That's Fern's request, please. So then we'll take a quick break. My break, literally 30 seconds of me telling jokes, which are going to be terrible. And then we'll get into the second half where we'll have questions 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You'll be able to use the point values 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Again, only 1 time per game. I don't want to overload you with info, so I'll tell you about the mystery round. I'll tell you about the final question when we get to that point. But my friend Peter, tell them what they're going to win today. He can't tell you. He's going to show you, so I'll tell you. We're playing for Sporcle Orange. So what is Sporcle Orange? It is our premium membership program. It lets you go on quizzes on Sporcle.com, and if you haven't played a quiz on Sporcle.com, go play one later today. Not right now, after I'm done talking, but go play one later today. Challenge Grandma to the Happy Days characters or something like that. But here's what it is. So you get no ads for a month, which is awesome. So you don't have to see ads from Honda or Applebee's or Kmart, which is out of business. So why are they spending advertising money anyways in today's environment? But no ads for a month. Number 2, you get some really cool avatar bling, which is awesome. So everybody loves themselves some avatar bling. And then maybe most importantly, because all of us trivia nerds love stats, you get expanded stats. So not just stats, expanded stats, my friends. So we're going to give that away to today's winner. I know it's a small prize, but hey, it's the best we can do right now. Here's the deal, though. If you don't win, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to be shy about plugging some things today because we're doing all of this and more for our staff that's been affected by this. So everybody who buys a Sporcle Orange membership, that is going to support the over 80%, closer to 90% of our Sporcle Live and Stump team that were furloughed this week, and some laid off. I don't need to tell you what's going on in the world. You know why. So you want to help us, then maybe get an Orange membership because we're going to get every dime from Sporcle Orange until we're back up and running live shows again are going to help those people. So please, please, please just consider it. No ads from Kmart. It's going to be worth it. All right. I'm going to assume everybody that has signed up, or that wants to sign up has, and we'll go ahead and get into the game. When you signed up, it should have given you a link to play round one. Again, put the same team name in there. If you use the word the, keep the word the. If you use the word a, use the word a. That'll keep Fern moving quickly so we can keep this thing going on. I don't want to be here at 7 o'clock tonight, neither do you. And if you stood here that long, that'd be terrible. But if you missed the link, it's is.gd/Sporcle round one. Again, is.gd/Sporcle round one. All right. So let's get into the categories that we'll play with. If you want to jot them down, great. Maybe have a piece of paper just so you can keep track of your point values anyway. So we have 80s movies, we have meet and greet, we have nicknames, their teams, and a long walk. Those are the first half that we'll play with. Our second half will be new leaders, YouTube, 2001 in film, commandments, and complete the list. Again, if you missed that link to answer the first round questions, you'll see it's in the chat right now, is.gd/Sporcle round one. Peter, my friend, let's show him the first question. Question number one. In what 1980 film does a Baby Ruth candy bar in a swimming pool cause a panic among swimmers who mistake it for something else? One more time. In what 1980 film does a Baby Ruth candy bar in a swimming pool cause a panic among swimmers who mistake it for something else? This is where I like to tell my Baby Ruth story. You can ask my mom. When I was 5 years old, I had a Baby Ruth story, if you will. I was taking swim lessons at the YMCA, and I dropped a Baby Ruth in the pool, and these red sirens started going off on the top of the pool. I can remember it. I was 5, but I remember it like it was yesterday. Mom took me in, checked me out, and we never went to swim lessons again. I know how to swim. I did figure it out later, but she was too embarrassed to ever take me back. So that was my Baby Ruth story. And I'm sorry for telling you it, but you needed to know. You did. Here's question 2. In 1997, while meeting the Spice Girls, what international leader said, quote, "I don't want to be emotional, but this is one of the greatest moments of my life." Accents, I don't know. I'm not good at them, so I wasn't even trying. But in 1997, while meeting the Spice Girls, what international leader said, "I don't want to be emotional, but this is one of the greatest moments of my life"? Otherwise, just name an international leader that was, doing things in 1997. That might help you out. You know what else would help him out? It's general question 3. Which U.S. state is officially nicknamed the Show Me State, but is also known as the Gateway to the West? Again, which U.S. state is officially nicknamed the Show Me State, but is also known as the Gateway to the West? That is question number 3. And don't worry, if you miss any of these, we'll have them all on the screen for a good solid 60 seconds at the end for you to think about them. And I'll give you a warning well before you have to submit. If you're joining us late, awesome. Thank you. The links are in the chat right now. Number 4. Who is the only man in history to play for professional teams named the Angels, the Royals, the Raiders, and the White Sox? And these are all North American, just for fun. If there's some league in Belgium that I don't know about, and there's some guy that you know, then you know what? I'll give you points for it, because that's amazing. But who is the only man in North America history to play for professional teams named the Angels, the Royals, the Raiders, and the White Sox? Hopefully you know the answer to that question. Question number 5, Peter, let's show him. Well, crap. Travel is essentially shut down. So now you have to walk 927 miles from the airport that uses the 3-letter code MSY to the airport that uses the code ORD. Pack some bourbon and hot dogs, my friends. What 2 cities are we talking about? Again, well, crap. Travel is essentially shut down. So now you have to walk 927 miles from the airport that uses the 3-letter code MSY to the airport that uses the code ORD. Pack some bourbon and hot dogs. What 2 cities are we talking about? You have to have both of them right on the screen. All right, let's show you all the questions one more time. We're going to give you 60 seconds to submit your answers. Again, do us a favor. Team name the same as when you signed up, and just do a double check to make sure that you used only point value one time. That would help us out immensely. Again, number 1 was our 1980 film with a Baby Ruth candy bar in the pool. Number 2, international leader who loved meeting the Spice Girls. Number 3, the Show Me State. Number 4, athlete on the Angels, Royals, Raiders, and White Sox. And cities with MSY and ORD. I'll give you a 30-second warning, a 15-second warning, and then I will kick you in the shins if you still haven't, virtually, of course, social distancing. I'll kick you in the shins if you have not submitted your answers. It's also worth pointing out this time that if you cheat at bar trivia, that's not cool. If you cheat at pseudo bar trivia, which is what we're doing right now, that's even worse. So don't look up answers. I know it's tempting. I know it's easy. I know Sporcle Orange is worth its weight in gold. Oh, by the way, 30-second warning, 30-second warning, 30-second warning on this. Sporcle Orange is worth its weight in gold, but don't cheat. Win it fair and square. We're just trying to have some fun. Like Jared says, don't cheat. Use your brain. Tim saw what I did there. Hopefully Tim saw what I'm doing and he's not looking answers up. That's what I'm hoping for. And I'm going to need your answers in 15 seconds. And I'm going to need your answers in, let's see, what comes next? How about 10 seconds? And you know what to do at this point. Go ahead and submit those answers in right now. And while we wait for Fern to catch up just a little bit, and we'll get into question 6 in just a second. Again, I'm not going to be shy, guys. So let me talk to you a little bit about what we're doing today. So Peter, go ahead and show them the next screen if you don't mind. We need some help, guys. If you're having any fun, if you thought that my joke about Kmart was funny, and I know you didn't, but just pretend it was. We are doing a trivia host relief fund right now. I mentioned our folks that have been laid off and furloughed. We also have over 700 hosts between Stump Trivia, between Opinion Nation, between Sporcle Live that are sitting on the sidelines right now. Many of them rely on this for extra income. Some of them as a side hustle. But there's a lot of them that need this. And I know there's a lot of people asking for help, but I'm going to be one of them, and I'm not shy about it for the next 20 minutes. So if any of this is entertaining to you, donate even $1. Just go to sporcle@gmail.com and for our PayPal. If you need help with using PayPal, then ask in the chat. We can help you out. Just go to sporcle@gmail.com. When you go to PayPal, that's what I shouldn't say go there, but go to PayPal, log in, and send $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, whatever you'd like. You can also check our blog post out that's out there right now, which talks about some things that we're giving away. In addition, if you want to actually get some question sets or our best of theme nights, any of that kind of stuff, it's out there for you. So visit go to sporcle.com/blog and you'll see how you can help our trivia host there too. So please, guys, $1 or $2. And I'm going to tell you right now, when I do the next plug here after question 10, I'm not going to go on until I see at least one donation. And I've got the PayPal screen up here. So we can also hear together awkwardly, or somebody can donate $1 or $2. The choice is yours. I would tell you the alternative is you have to listen to me longer. So just somebody do it. Yeah, I'll do it. Let's all do question 6 in the meantime. Oh, yeah, we can do answers. Baby Ruth. Baby Ruth is Caddyshack. Caddyshack got your points on that one. Question number 2 was Nelson Mandela. He was very, very excited to meet the Spice Girls. As you can see, Scary Spice was not nearly as excited to meet him for whatever reason. She does not look pleased. Number 3, the Show Me State is Missouri. Show me Missouri. Number 4, I was looking for Bo Jackson. Bo knows your two-sport athlete, the Raiders, the NFL team, Angels, White Sox, Royals. And then the last one, you're walking from New Orleans with the bourbon, and when you get to Chicago, you're going to have yourself a Chicago-style dog. No ketchup. You don't put ketchup on hot dogs, especially in Chicago. That's no good. All right, if you didn't get the link to round 2, it's is.gd/Sporcle round 2. is.gd/Sporcle round 2. Yes, 1 answer, 1 guess, 3 no ideas. That's all right. It's all right. Cut throat. It's all good. It's just for fun, right? Lauren, it's okay. You're a great host, but we're just having fun today. So here's question number 6. Upon Bob Iger's resignation in 2020, Bob Chapek became the CEO of what multinational conglomerate? I really just wanted to have a question where I could say conglomerate, because that's a fun word to say. Upon Bob Iger's resignation in 2020, Bob Chapek became the CEO of what multinational conglomerate? That is question number 6. They traded a Bob for a Bob. We also have Bobs here. We have Bob Carney, runs Stump Trivia. We got Bob Sheld out in Seattle. We got hosts named Bob. I know there's one in Columbus, but apparently Peter's telling me he wants question 7 because he doesn't want me to talk about Bobs. What about Bob? What food magazine maintains a YouTube channel with shows like Gourmet Makes, It's Alive, and Reverse Engineering? What food magazine maintains a YouTube channel that includes shows titled Gourmet Makes, It's Alive, and Reverse Engineering? If you don't know the answer to that, I can ask the question in a different way for you. Name a food magazine. There you go. So I helped you out a little bit. There's your clue. Number 8. In 2001, what actress was super busy when she appeared in the films The Anniversary Party, The Royal Tenenbaums, and Shallow Hell Goop? Oh my goodness. In 2001, what actress appeared in the films The Anniversary Party, The Royal Tenenbaums, and Shallow Hell? That was question number 8. Looking for that actress. Number 9. Whatever goes upon 2 legs is an enemy is the first of 7 commandments, followed by the characters in what 1945 novel? Again, whatever goes upon 2 legs is an enemy is the first of 7 commandments, followed by the characters in what 1945 novel? Let's do something a little different for question number 10 is complete the list. I've got some cities there for you. That's your first clue. They're all city names. Atlanta, blank, Athens, Beijing, London, Rio de Janeiro. That's all I'm giving you. You tell me which one comes in and completes the list between Atlanta and Athens. Again, Atlanta, blank. That's where I need your answer. Athens, Beijing, London, and Rio de Janeiro. Which one completes that list? Let's put all the questions up there for you. We'll give you about 60 to 90 seconds or so to answer these. Number 6 was Bob Chapek, replaced Bob Iger at this company. Food magazine with shows Gourmet Makes, It's Alive, etc. Actress in The Anniversary Party, The Royal Tenenbaums, etc. Number 9, 1945 novel with 7 commandments. Number 10, the fill in the blank, Atlanta, blank, Athens, Beijing, London, and Rio de Janeiro. So maybe you like some of these questions, maybe you don't. I thought to give Fern a chance to catch up, I pulled some of my favorite questions that have been final questions. Typically, and you're going to see a final question here in a minute, but after we do our mystery round. But final questions, they're a little bit more of a craft for our content team to put together, our writers and our staff. They're usually a little more on the difficult side, involve a little bit of thinking, but I pulled kind of some of what I thought were some of our best ofs for shows last year. And again, I'm just doing these for fun to give Fern time to catch up. You're not answering these anywhere but the chat. So I'm going to be looking at the chat to see who gets these ones right before we get to the mystery round. You have about 45 seconds left to submit on questions 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So one of the questions I pulled up was, and again, just interest in the chat, just for fun. There are only 2 proper nouns in the titles of the Beatles' 20 number 1 songs on the Billboard Hot 100. Name both of those proper nouns. Again, there are only 2 proper nouns in the titles of the Beatles' 20 number 1 songs on the Billboard Hot 100. Name both. Name both. This is the chat-only question, folks. The chat-only question. You know, you could name one if you want, and then maybe somebody else can know 2. Peppers is harsher. That's a great guess, but those are albums. I'm looking for song titles. Billie Jean is not by the Beatles. LOL is not by the Beatles. She and I, nope, those are not the proper nouns. Rocky Raccoon, that was not a number 1 hit. Maggie May is also not by the Beatles. Eleanor Rigby, that is a good guess, but was not a number 1 hit. Penny Lane, there's our first one. Mr. Sterlocki got that one right. Penny Lane is 1, and I'm looking for, it's a 4-letter word, proper noun, 4-letter word. Oh, no. I wonder if you guys will ever get this. Let's see who's going to be the first one to get it. Nope, not Michelle. Michelle was not a number 1 hit. They're so close. No. I wonder if we'll ever get the song. There it is. Hey Jude. All right. Hey Jude is the other one on that one. So nicely done. And at this point, you do need to have those answers submitted for questions 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Let me give you one more of our best of final questions and see how you guys do on that one. And we'll get to the mystery round. Let's see here. We'll do that one. That's a good one. It is. Oh, do I want to do that? Oh man, I had like 100 of them that I was ready to go, but I'm just going to do it because I want to. So, both the 20th and 24th National Security Advisors of the United States have had what last name? Again, both the 20th and the 24th National Security Advisors of the United States, they shared the same last name. What was that last name? So, different people, folks, different people. Can you come up with it? Is the question. It is not. No. Nice guess there. What is that name? Shared by the 20th and the 24th. It is not Smith. It's not Smith. It is not Zerbiak. Wally Zerbiak. It is no. Hey, thank you, Lauren. But I was not. That's my last name. Coach K. Nope, not correct. Johnson, not correct. I think Lionel Richie wrote a line about her in his song, one of the greatest songs of all time, All Night Long, where he said, Condoleezza says she wants rice. Hey, jambalaya. I think that's how it goes, something like that. At least that's how I've heard it in the past. We all have those songs where you hear the lyrics a little bit differently, but rice, that's right. Rice is the correct answer on that one. All right, so I think I've given Fern enough time, but now I'm going to plug again. Here's some of my friends right there. Hey, look I told you you're going to get to see Fern. That's Fern down on the bottom. He's keeping score right now. That's awesome of Fern. We have Artie up there. We've got all kinds of our hosts from Ohio. These guys are all from the Columbus area. Well, Artie's from Toledo. But you got Abby in there. You got a whole crew of people. These people, maybe one time you saw one of their shows or somebody else's show and you liked it. But go ahead and maybe give $2 or $3 for these guys. Just go to your PayPal, sporcle@gmail.com. I would appreciate it. They would appreciate it. It would be awesome, please. With that said, let's go to our mystery round. Or we'll do the answers first, of course. But go ahead and show them that Walt Disney Company was the Bobs, number 6. Number 7, I was looking for Bon Appetit. Bon Appetit. Get you your points there. Number 8 is Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwyneth Paltrow. Number 9, Animal Farm with the commandments, and complete the list. Those were Summer Olympic cities, guys. Summer Olympic cities. So Sydney from 2000 filled that list out. All right. So it's time for the mystery round. So your link for that one is, oh my gosh, look at these guys are here's our top 10 right now. Man, Fern and Peter, you guys are on it. I'm happy for you guys. Thank you. These are our top 10. So if you don't see yourself on here, you're not in the top 10. And you know what? If we got your score wrong, you're just going to have to deal with it for today. Sorry. 10th, I Love Beer. So do I. 33 points. 9th place, The Lost Norwegian with 34 points. In 8th place, h2c630@gmail.com with 35 points. 7th place, Team Stella Vermilion, 38 points. I have a tie for 5th with Socially Distant with 39, as well as Bees Get Advanced Degrees with 39. Got a tie for 3rd with 41 between Not Your Average Joe and Moloch. 2nd place is Sharktopus with 46 points. And in 1st place, it's hard for me to read, but I can see it. 55 points. I got a nice lead. Ladies and gentlemen, the non-equity cast of, what does that say? I can't even see it. Godspell? I can't see it on my screen. There it is. Yeah, that's our scores right now. Man, let's give it up virtually for Fern for keeping on top of it. Let's see if we can do it again with the mystery rounds. So many C's. So I'm going to give you 4 questions here in a second. They're all about so many C's. The correct answer to each clue will be 8-letter words with exactly 3 C's. You're going to have 4 of these. They're worth 2 points apiece. So again, the correct answer to each clue will be an 8-letter word with exactly 3 C's. All right. Number 1. Oh, yes. Don't forget, is.gd/SporcleMR or Sporcle Mister, in case you missed it. is.gd/SporcleMR. That's where you get it. Now, here is number 1. Precision, such as when shooting at a target. Precision, such as when shooting at a target. Tell me the 8-letter word with exactly 3 C's. That is precision, such as when shooting at a target. Like you're shooting to be this, to have this on your answer to this question. That's terrible. Number 2. I don't get any better as a host in these last couple minutes. Don't just, if that's what you're waiting for, it doesn't happen. A flat oven baked Italian bread. A flat oven baked Italian bread. That's number 2. I am hungry. I think I'm gonna have breakfast for dinner tonight. That's what I was thinking. Got some kids. I think they'd be excited about that. I will not have that bread for breakfast for dinner. But number 3, how about having a wide range of styles or tastes? Having a wide range of styles or tastes. Yes, having a wide range of styles or tastes is that one. Number 4, briefly and clearly expressed. Briefly and clearly expressed. It's an 8-letter word with 3 C's. And I'm going to be brief and stop talking and put all the questions on the screen for you to look at right now. And while you do that, you have 60 seconds to submit them. I'm going to go wander about 2 inches this way and check this PayPal out, because we ain't going on until I see that at least one person has donated at least $1. That's it. So that's the deal. I'm going to check, and I'm going to hold you guys to it. So somebody go over there and do it. Hey, look at you guys. Man, shout out for Lauren. Thank you, Lauren, for that. We appreciate it. Lauren gave us $10, and that is awesome. So thank you. I see there's a couple others on there as well. So Lauren did it for you guys because she's keeping the game moving along. So thank you to Lauren for that. Go ahead and submit these as soon as you have them. About 30 seconds left to actually do so. Again, number 1 was about our, precision. Number 2 was our bread. Number 3 was a range of styles, and number 4 was brief, clear. So thank you, Lauren, for the $10. Guys, we've been, honestly, I know I'm joking around a little bit here, but I've been blown away. We put this live for the first time yesterday, and we haven't said the amount yet. We will at some point, I am sure, but just absolutely blown away by the response to this. People coming in. I saw a host that used to host for Motor City Trivia, the company that I started back in 2009. He hosted in 2009 for a little bit, and a little bit in 2010. Gave us $100 yesterday. It's crazy, guys. People coming out of the woodwork. One of our pros from the Pro-Am, that from the Pro-Am from TriviaCon, that was supposed to be 2 weeks from today. Oh my gosh, I got a story about that in a second. But they donated money. It's just people coming out. There's Sporcle Live players. There's hosts helping host. It's amazing the response on this, that you're taking care of your fellow entertainers, and I know there's a lot of people asking for money. Go ahead and submit those mystery rounds now. We'll have the scores up on the screen in just a second going into the final. But here's my story. Well, Fern finishes his scoring. So TriviaCon was going to be 2 weeks from today, so that's postponed for now. We're working on some new dates. We'll get them out ASAP. But when we started tinkering with the idea of hosting this live show today, we were debating where I should stand, where I should go, and it looks like I'm in this studio right now. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not in a studio at all. Look at how janky this is, guys. So this is my hallway, just so you know. So, hey, that's worth $1 or $2. That's my kids' room, the little tiger stripes. I've got, this is my setup right now. This is real life, a lamp, and it's just my hallway. But why this relates to TriviaCon is because the background you see behind me, you might think it's this really cool thing, and it is. This was one of the tablecloths we were going to use at TriviaCon on the registration tables and on the tables for the Pro-Am. I have 4 of them, and it's now a backdrop for the world's greatest trivia show. So reuse and recycle and donate money to our hosts. $1.50. It's worth it for the, these tablecloths, they cost almost $300. So, if you want to give us $1 to give to our host because you like the tablecloth, then go for it. If you liked my hallway or my son's room that's got Detroit Tiger stripes in it, that's worth $1 for our hosts. So let me go ahead and tell you the answers for the mystery round. I know Fern's almost done scoring here. These are what we're looking for. Precision, such as when shooting at a target. That is accuracy. Number 2, the bread that I'm not going to have for dinner is focaccia. Focaccia is that flat oven-baked Italian bread. Number 3, a wide range of styles and tastes. That would make you eclectic. Eclectic is what we were looking for on that one. Number four, briefly and clearly expressed. That is succinct. Succinct is the correct answer on that one. All right, so you got 2 points each for each of those that you got correct. We are to the final question, guys. We're scooting right along. Hey, usually Sporcle Live games take like an hour. We usually do 2 of them a night. We're only going to do 1 today. Hint, there'll be probably a lot more of these next week. But yeah, we're scooting along. I'm good on time. I'm excited. And I appreciate you guys sticking with me. You're going to need a wager on this one. So of all the points you've earned, you can wager anywhere from 0 to 20. If you don't have 20, then you can wager 20 anyways. I don't care for today. Normally we give you anything between 0 and 20. Today we did it just so there's not a million numbers on your screen on that form. You'll see it's 0, 5, 10, 15, and then 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Because let's be honest with those of you that have played or hosted, people usually wager 0 or 20 or 19 depending on their lead anyway. So we all know how we know your loopholes, people. So we've been doing this game for 10 years now, 11 years now. So yeah. Hey, the anniversary is March 24th. That's coming up. We should take a look at that. That's coming up soon. So maybe next week we'll do an 11th year anniversary. And look at that. Fern beat me. That's awesome. Here are your top 10. In a tie for 9th with 40 points apiece, it's Wild Card and Lost Norwegian. They jumped into the group there. Wild Card did anyways. In 8th with 43 is h2c630@gmail.com. In 7th with 44 is Team Stella Vermilion. In 6th with 45 is Moloch. In 5th with 46 is Sharktopus. We got a tie at 3rd with 47 apiece between Socially Distant Self or Said. I can't see it. Got a little blurry all of a sudden. Bees get advanced degrees. In 2nd, Not Your Average Joes. You got 49. Look at that cushion in first. A 14-point cushion. First place, ladies and gentlemen, the non-equity cast of Godspell. Sorry guys, I know it's blurry and I can't see it, and I feel bad for that. But if it says Godspeak or Godspell and you can see it better than I can, then awesome on you. All right, here's the category that we're going to play with right now. The category, and again, that's the wager. It's in the chat too. Is reality television, because we need to not watch so much cable news right now. It's hard, but yeah. So let's talk about reality TV. And I'm going to tell you with the answer to one of these right now, I'm going to offend at least one person that I know is watching. Not bad offensive, but I'm going to call that person out. I'm going to do it. So once you submit that wager of 0 to 20, remember, it's going to get added to your score. If you get it right, it's going to get taken away if you didn't get it right. So, yeah. So if you didn't get linked automatically to is.gd/SporcleFQ, do that now. And let's go ahead and, Peter, let's show them the final question. In reality TV, here it is. Since 2000, 5 different reality TV series have served as a Super Bowl lead-out program. Name 2 of those 5 series. Only write down 2 answers. If you write down more than 2, Fern will not look at anything beyond the first 2. Since 2000, 5 different reality TV series has served as a Super Bowl lead-out program. Name any 2 of those 5 series. I'm going to take a step to the side for just a second, take a look at our PayPal, take a look at the chat, and I will, I don't want to be too rude and talk over you while you're thinking about it. Submit it as soon as you can, though. That'll help us out. Be back in 60 seconds with the answer, because you'll have all been submitted in that time. All right, guys, about 30 seconds left on this question. 30 seconds left. One more time. Since 2005 different reality TV series have served as a Super Bowl lead-out program. This means that it was on the same channel. It came on right afterwards, so don't sit there and tell me that Real Housewives of New Jersey came on at 10:30 one year right after the Super Bowl, because the Super Bowl has never been on Bravo, and I know that. I'm not great at trivia. I'm okay. I can hold my own. I'm not like Sterlocki level, but I know that's never been on Bravo. So, yeah, had to have been on the same network, the lead out program, meaning it came on right afterwards, and it has to have also been a reality television show. So don't tell me your late local news with Carmen Harlan or whoever your version of Carmen Harlan is. Carmen Harlan is a saint, and she's used to do news in Detroit, but she retired. All right, submit those answers if you haven't already done so. Peter, I bet you they want to see the answers. So go ahead and show them the next slide. Hey, it's not the answers, and I knew it. Ha! And I'm going to hawk this one more time. So the answers will be next reel. Last time I promised, guys. But here's some of our hosts. We got Robert. Hey, go back. I want to show those hosts some more because I like these people. These are all good people. So that's Robert from left to right. You're left to right. You see Rob there on the left. We call him Robert. Don't pay attention because the guy's name is not Megan next to. I have those out of order. That's Dave, and then Megan, and then you got Kat. You got Mike peeking out behind Kat there, and you've got Kevin. A lot of those people do different things. So Robert is a host. He's also a content writer. You may have heard him on different podcasts. He's in the podcast grouping a lot. You have Megan, who's a host in the Ann Arbor area. You've got Dave, who's hosted well over 1,000 shows. Kat, if you've ever played a theme night in the last year, she had probably just about everything to do with it. She's basically coordinated all of our theme nights. But that's Kat right there. That's Mike. Mike's on our content team. Has hosted for a long, long time. He hosts one of our biggest shows out in East Lansing, Michigan. And then you've got Kevin. Kevin, he was coming to TriviaCon, man. Guys like Kevin. He spent his own money to buy his own flight ticket and was going to get out there and volunteer all weekend. And now he's sitting on the sidelines too. So, and those are good people. So again, if you even had just a minute of fun with me today playing, I'd appreciate if you just went to your PayPal and give us $1 or $2. It's 100% of it is going to people like these. So, yeah. All right, Peter. Now we can show them the answers. All right. Again, the question was about our reality television programs that were the lead out, and that was since 2000. Here they are. Here you go to my friend. He knows who he is. This is the worst television show in the history of television shows. When this show comes on, my wife watches the show sometimes. She's gotten better about not watching it because she knows how much I hate it. It is the worst possible thing that anybody has ever seen. And I don't care that the next answer you're going to see is called The World's Best. Nobody's even heard of World's Best. It was on one time. I'm talking about The Masked Singer, the worst show in the history. Lauren donated, and she loves The Masked Singer, so I'm going to stop talking bad about The Masked Singer. The Masked Singer is awesome because Lauren donated $10. So The Masked Singer, The World's Best. The Voice was number 3. Number 4 was Undercover Boss. I was joking with our bosses yesterday that it would be cool if they were on Undercover Boss, and they were like, while people in our Seattle office were working on quizzes and stuff, they were like pretending to like sleep around them. And then the last one, oh man, Survivor is the last one that would have got you your points. So The Masked Singer, Undercover Boss, The World's Best, The Voice, Survivor. If you had 2 of those on your list, then you got your points. Those are the 5 that had the lead out. So, hey, I hope that you guys had fun. I had fun. Looks like we had quite a few people get that one right, which is exciting. But there are your top 10. Hey, look at that. I got somebody to say, oh, hi, Mark, in there. That's probably Jared. But here's your final top 10. Bees get advanced degrees. You had 27 points. Socially distant. You guys were in 9th. Team Still Over Million. You guys were in 8th with 29. Lost Norwegian in 7th with 35. Oh, hi, Mark, with 36 points. The Rough Riders with 58. 4th place is Wild Card with 60. 3rd place, 66, Sharktopus. 2nd, 69 points, Not Your Average Joe. And in 1st, ladies and gentlemen, the non-equity cast of Godspell. They held their own. They held the 1st place point all the way through. Congratulations to them. Guys and girls, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, if you had your kids playing at home, this is a sincere thank you for taking some time. Looks like a little bit around 40 minutes out of your day to let me entertain myself. I said this to somebody yesterday. I gosh darn miss hosting shows. I haven't hosted a show in a bar in a little while, and this has been a blast, even though I'm standing in my hallway. And I'm going to pretend you all had fun. Give it up in the chat one time for Fern, because he kept score, and he did it way faster than yesterday, and I think even with more people. So Fern, you're awesome. Thank you. Give it up for Peter for controlling the dials. He's going to work on making me look better tomorrow or when the next time we do this. But I'm telling you what, guys, we're thinking about like telethon on this crap right now. Like we might do this for a whole day, not with me. I might do one of the hours, but we're going to have some fun with this because you know what? We need to have a little bit of fun with everything going on right now, if nothing else. So again, no pressure. If you can't donate, that's cool. Play some quizzes on Sporcle.com. That helps us just as much. Get the orange membership. That helps too. If you are the winning team, do me a favor and just email me what your team name was. And be honest, I don't want to get 10 people emailing us saying that was their team, but just tell me who you were. My email is mark@sporcle.com, mark@sporcle.com. Just tell me that was you, and I'll hook you up with some orange for a month. So, guys, you're awesome. Thank you guys for playing. Stay safe out there. Stay healthy. And, Sporcle on. Thanks, guys.